I'm on an iPad. My camera's to my left, so I am looking at you. I'm looking at the screen, but I know sometimes it looks like I'm not looking. But again, welcome everybody to Sunlight Spirit's Intro to Meditation. I'm so glad that you're all here. I'm Cindy, co-founder of Sunlight Spirit Retreats. We started Sunlight Spirit Retreats about 5 years ago, and what inspired us was the desire to bring different modalities for healing, personal growth, spirituality, and emotional wellness. And we know that one size does not fit all. So we really, some people really can get into meditation. Some people, it's a little bit more difficult. So we have a variety of different modalities and techniques that we use at Sunlight. And we're always exploring and looking for new opportunities. So if you have a specialty in spirituality or emotional wellness you'd like to bring to us, please feel free to reach out. And you can go to sunlightspiritretreats.com and go to upcoming events to see some of the new things actually that we have coming up. We have vision, limiting beliefs, empath, if you struggle as an empath, and lots of other things too. So like I said, I'm super excited that you're here. So as a co-founder of Sunlight Spirit Retreats, I've always had a desire in this. I have a degree in psychology, but my background is actually in real estate. Did that for 30 years, was a career development coach and trainer, which was probably my favorite part of real estate. And hopefully one day Sunlight Spirit Retreats will be full time, but right now we still do it on the weekends and in the evenings. So that's a little bit about me. I would love to know a little bit about you. Introduce yourself, your first name, what inspired you to take this class, and if you have any background in meditation, what your experience is. And I'm just going to go across the thing. So we'll start with Beverly. Oh, you're on mute. You're on mute.
Okay. Sorry about that. I've just always thought I was meditating, but I probably am not. And I would really like to learn how to do it properly and make it part of my everyday day.
Oh, perfect. Awesome. Well, you are in the right place. Tracy?
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Tracy Barrett, and I have gone through a lot of personal changes over the last couple of years that have been kind of stressful, and just feel like meditation might be one of those things that could really help be more mindful and help with anxiety. I've taken one kind of intro class just through our local library online, but really am very new to meditation.
Awesome. Well, good. I'm glad you're here. Bozina, would you like to share what inspired you to come today?
Sure. Sorry, I'm not on video, but didn't get much sleep, so my alarm woke me up right before this session started. So my name is Božena Bartek, and I have done a few classes of meditation, but I need a constant reminder, stop and smell the roses. And I believe that Sunday morning is going to be a good time to start the morning and talking about mindfulness and dealing with a lot of issues I have going on in my life, with my family. I need some calmness and anyway, I need you. So that's the bottom line. I'm very happy to be here. And sorry for my voice, laryngitis takes a long time to go away. So it's, anyway, good morning, and I'm done.
Well, thank you for attending, even though you didn't have a lot of sleep. So you're in the right place. So thank you for coming.
Yes.
And then Cynthia, you're on mute and no video, but are you able to share a little bit about why you are joining us today?
Hi, sure. I've been to several of your Sunlight and Spirit events, and I've always enjoyed them. So I was eager. I'm always eager to get your newsletter and find out about all the upcoming things that you're doing. I'm a teacher, and just from that, and just life in general lately has been very stressful. with everything going on in the world. And so I thought, well, now's a good time to start figuring out, what is this? Is it something for me? Maybe it's something I could try, and it might help, give a better quality of life. So it's no fun being stressed out all the time.
Yes, I hear you. And you're absolutely right. And this is something that you can do. What's great about today's class is it's going to be very simple and basic, but it's something you can do anytime. So I'm going to teach you a very simple technique at the end that you can literally use in 30 seconds that will ground you. So yeah, you definitely can use this anytime and anywhere. But before we get started, let's go through. So we're going to talk about, so today we're going to talk about the benefits, or what meditation is, the benefits, and then obviously how you can apply it. And if there's time, we'll do a short meditation, and then I'll lead you in. So we're going to focus on the relaxation and centering meditation. So there's many different types. I'll just go through a couple of them. Mindfulness meditation focuses on being present in the moment and observing thoughts, feelings, sensations without judgment. A transcendental meditation involves silently repeating a specific mantra to settle and be calm. There's an ancient Buddhist practice that means to see things as they are. Loving kindness meditation, Zen meditation. So I can send you a whole bunch, or I'll send this to you. It's actually pretty interesting. Chakra meditation, mantra meditation, guided meditation. I mean, so there's no shortage of meditation. So you can look to see what works for you and play around with it. I have 16 different meditations. Who has done guided meditation, maybe with a YouTube video or another, some kind of guided meditation before? Yeah. And those are always very, very helpful. And you can become, get very, very specific. There's also walking meditation. We've done that with Sunlight Spirit Retreats, and we go out into the forest and we do a walking meditation, and that's really, really cool. We've done Qigong. That's another active physical meditation. So meditation isn't always just sitting quietly and sitting and trying to empty your mind. There's, like I said, many 16 I have listed. So I'll send all these to you. So what are the benefits of meditation? So I'm going to let you all share what you know are the benefits of meditation.
One thing that I noticed that meditation does is it stops the turmoil a little bit, and maybe things don't seem as bad as they are, or it just changes your mindset or my mindset.
Yeah, that's actually that's a big deal, isn't it? Especially when we have the racing thoughts.
Right.
And stop and take a little bit of a breather. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I have a dog, so we're going to hear her a little bit. Okay, awesome. Who else would like to share a benefit of meditation?
I think just the health benefits of being able to calm down some of the anxiety and stress, just that can have a lot of physical manifestations if you don't get it under control.
Yeah, perfect. Absolutely.
I've read that it can help people who are going through medical issues, can help them maybe not control the pain, but deal with things better.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Rosina, you were going to say something too?
I was just going to say that every time I do the meditation, when I think about it, and I do it wherever I am, because I don't want to postpone. Sometimes it's like, I'm going to find that spot and do it later. I try to do it as often as I remember, but it always puts me in a better place than where I was when I started. Makes me think about things deeper and not in a rush. If I try to make do my best to avoid the chaos around me and just concentrate on meditating, mindfulness, and then realizing how beneficial it is. And unfortunately, I'm the type of person who is always on the go and who has always something going on. But when I do it, I know how much better I feel than how I did when I started. So
Yeah.
definitely love it.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. And I think we're probably all, yeah, I love to be on the go. So meditation is great. I'm going to teach you a grounding, the relaxation, but a grounding meditation, because that really helps, especially when you're always on the go, and it's hard just to stop. So reduce stress. Meditation helps lower stress, as we know, improves focus, boosts emotional health, helps you sleep, enhances or better sleep, enhances self-awareness, promotes mindfulness, great for physical health. So those are just a few. And for me, it's a lot of just being able to stop and focus, and again, just feel centered, because when we're running around and there's so many distractions in life, it's hard to just, be centered. So this, I'm going to teach you a technique at the end. Very, very easy to do, that'll help you get centered. So we're just, this is a beginner's class, so we're going to just talk kind of in generalities a little bit. But before we do that, what has stopped you from doing meditation in the past? And what are, and with that too, what are some of your fears and concerns around doing meditation?
Not finding the time or not wanting to find the time to just stop and say, okay, I'll go lay down and meditate for a while.
Yeah, finding the time. Okay, perfect. Yeah, and going and laying down, taking 45 minutes out of your time, right? Okay, awesome. Anybody else want to share what fears or concerns you have around meditation, and or what has stopped you from doing meditation in the past?
Well, I used to think that it was kind of, well, silly, I guess, because I didn't know anything about it. And the only little bits and pieces would be something maybe like in a TV show or something. And of course, they were always, making it ridiculous to get a laugh or something. But then the more I read about it, the more I realized this is legit and it's something that could be helpful. So,
Yeah, yeah. And sometimes it seems like out of touch, or out of reach. It's for the super spiritual, it's not something that that really is at your fingertips. Anybody else want to share?
I agree with both ladies, what they just said, especially with the first one, just not finding and not giving enough effort into finding the time to do it. When you're so busy, you know that you have time, but then you forget that this is the time when you could meditate.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I need something structured, even when it comes to yoga classes, or you can do everything from YouTube, but when you have a Sunday morning like this, it's definitely more meaningful to me, and I am making it very much efforts to be present.
Yeah, yeah, yep. And that actually transitions us into how to get started is choose a time of the day that works for you. Choose it, whether it's Sunday morning, and if you do it once a week, that's better than not doing it at all. But if you can choose, a specific time of the day, but start in short segments. So don't like so. Again, the technique I'm going to teach you, it's a 30-second technique. 30 seconds that you can do. I do it every day before I blow dry my hair. It's just a routine now. And if I start blow drying my hair before I do it, I'm like, okay, I can put it down, and anybody can do anything for 30 seconds, right? So it's 30 seconds, but I'm able to do it. So carve out 5 minutes. So carve out 5-10 minutes to start with your meditation, no more than 10 minutes, because If it's more than 10 minutes, you're going to be running late one day and you're going to say, oh, I don't have time to do it. Or it's like, oh, it just seems like so much effort. So start in short segments. 5 to 10 minutes is perfect. Again, choose a time that you can do it. And the consistency really truly is better than, say, doing it, once in a while for an hour. If you could choose, 5 minutes a day, we all can probably find 5 minutes in the day, right? It's easier than finding 20 minutes. So if you can choose 5 minutes, and again, like I do mine before I, blow dry my hair. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm stopped. It's something I remember, and then find a quiet, comfortable place. There's always going to be distractions, as you hear. I have a dog. She's a huge distraction. If we have kids in the house, that's going to be, distraction, cars outside, the phone. There's always going to be distractions. That is life. And that's unfortunately one of the biggest deterrents for us, feeling like we're moving forward in life because of all the distractions. So this is your time. So when you carve out 5 minutes, doesn't sound like a long time, but it really truly is, because it's 5 minutes you get to yourself. How often do we have 5 minutes to ourselves? Right? But if you start with 5 minutes and you can increase to 10, and then before you know it, you may be up to, 20, 25 minutes. Remove the distraction. You can have I use my phone as a timer, but I'll put my phone on do not disturb, because, we'll get a text message, something will pop in, so if you can put your phone in another room, that would be ideal. If not, turn it on do not disturb, because as soon as we get a text message, what does our brain want to do? Oh, this must be important, right?
What if it's important?
Yeah, exactly. And be easy on yourself. Be easy on yourself. Meditation is not just for the super spiritual. It is for you. And you do not, has anybody heard before that we have to like empty our brain? Like everything has to be like super quiet. And then if we have a thought come in our brain, then that's bad during meditation. So it's okay to allow thoughts to come into your brain, and you don't have to just sit so quiet. You're not going to get into this super Zen place, but you can get into a place that at least you're centered. So be easy on yourself. You can do this. Any thoughts before we continue? Any thoughts or questions about that? Okay. And allow yourself to be uncomfortable. Allow yourself to be uncomfortable. It's going to feel uncomfortable. And it's going to feel kind of weird. And then you might start talking to yourself during your meditation. That's all okay. It's all okay. The fact that you're taking the time to sit quietly is what's important. Okay, so you can sit or lay down. Either one is fine. When I do a guided meditation, I will lay down. Typically, I'll fall asleep. When I do my own meditations where I'm focusing on myself and I'm focusing on my breath, I will sit. That's just, just easier. So we're going to start to practice it, because I'm going to go through some of the techniques. So sit or lay down in a comfortable position. They like to have like your spine as straight as possible. So when you're starting your meditation, well, I'll teach you sitting. Again, you can use this laying down. We're going to sit. So today we'll sit in a comfortable place. We're going to drop our shoulders, because our shoulders hold so much tension. You'll notice when you're doing your meditation how much weight of stress is there. So you want to drop your shoulders and almost, just kind of feel them going to jello if you can. So drop your shoulders, loosen your neck. Again, a lot of tension is held here. And we want to focus on our breath. And focus for this meditation that I'm teaching, you're going to focus your breath in your chest area, specifically in your heart chakra. And you're going to focus on that, and you can even feel it going in and out. And once you feel like, okay, your shoulders are dropped, your neck's a little bit looser, focusing on your breath. If you want, you can go ahead and visualize above your head a bright golden light. And I visualize it just, like my crown chakra. And I visualize it coming down over my head, through my shoulders, and into my chest. And then I visualize it going out through my root chakra and into the ground. And then I visualize it coming through again. And this time permeating my heart area, my chest, and surrounding me. And this will give me a calmness, and it gives me something to think about and something to focus on. And it also allows me to start to ground myself and get centered. You're also allowing outside distractions to fall at the wayside, and you're turning your energy into you. This is the core of yourself. So that's why I keep going this, because you're bringing your energy back to you. Okay, so again, let your shoulders drop, your neck loosen, your spine is straight, focusing on your breathing in your chest area, specifically your heart chakra. And then go ahead and visualize the bright golden light coming down through your heart, your crown chakra, down your face, your neck, into your chest area. And it can go through your torso, out your root chakra. And again, go ahead and see the bright light above your head and coming down. And now it's resting in your heart area and it's permeating around you. Take a deep breath. And again, allow your shoulders to relax. Visualize your energy coming back to you into the center of your heart. And this is allowing outside distractions to fall away, and your energy is coming back to your core. Take a couple deep but slow breaths. Okay, so we can come on back now. Okay, how was that?
It's nice.
And easy, right? That's
Easy,
something.
yeah. Nice and easy.
Mhm.
And it didn't
Yes.
take a lot of time.
Right, yeah. So if you wanted to spend more time, what I'll do in the morning with that is I'll ask for guidance. So during your meditation, you'll go ahead and you'll do that. And if you set a timer for 10 minutes, your mind will start to wander. So it's inevitable. So during your meditation, you can either think of a word, you can, think of the word love, think of the word thank you, think of, something that is meaningful to you. And you can, so that's one technique. You can also ask for guidance. I'll use this meditation specifically to ask my angels, my higher power, my guardian angel, for guidance and protection. So then after I get into that state, then I'll go ahead and ask for my guidance. Please guide me throughout the day. Please help me be of service to others. Please guide me to be, truly to, align with my truest and highest form of myself. And again, I can feel that from my gut. So before you do your meditation, think, so if you're just going to do the grounding meditation that we did, that's enough for the morning. If you're going to set your alarm for 5 or 10 minutes, go ahead and have an intention prior to the meditation, whether it's asking for guidance, protection, relaxation, whatever that is, because after the initial grounding meditation, your mind will start to wander. So, and then you're going to go, why am I just sitting here? And so have some intention for your meditation. So where could you see yourself using this? So let's share a little bit about what you got out of that and where you see yourself using this.
Well, I can definitely, uh, as I don't know if it sounds silly, but this is what I do even in the car, because that's like the first mornings are kind of hectic, and then I'm in the car, so I shut everything off and try to do this meditation, and it makes me stop and think about what's coming up that day, and what am I dealing with, and uh, like I said, it's not even it's very heavy stuff that I'm going through with my family who is in Czech Republic, and it's very close, the closest family you can imagine. And I remember those moments then throughout the day that I meditated in the car. I was intentionally making my, sometimes I even say it out loud, but then I go in my brain and, what kind of guidance and wisdom and clarification I'm looking for. And throughout the day, then I reflect on the morning, and it makes me and helps me come back to that peaceful time when I was driving and thought about all these things. So yes, it's very beneficial to come back to it and remember why you did it and what you're looking for.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, and you know what? And you can use this. What is cool is if you're driving, somebody calls you and you're not in a good place anymore. Maybe they weren't real, whatever. Something can happen. Something triggers us. Pull over. In the car, pull over, and you can do this for 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes. You can truly use this, and it does. It changes. It changes. It allows us to pause. It allows us to get back to center. Yeah. Yep. You could absolutely use this anywhere. It is not just like, oh, you have to be, in such a quiet place. Sometimes, if you're at work and something happens, you can go to the bathroom, and that, that, it definitely, something you can use anytime, anywhere. And that's really important to me, because otherwise, if it seems out of reach, we'll just not do it. Where else or how else can you see yourself using this?
Well, I like the idea of using it first thing in the morning. And like you said, set an intention. It would be a nice way to set the intention for the whole day and sort of start out the day right. This is a good day for a good day kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. Setting your intention it makes a huge difference. It absolutely does. One of the times I had used this meditation, and I was just sitting quietly, and I was doing my intention for the day, thinking about, okay, please guide me. And all of a sudden I got this big, very clear direction to go to meet some friends. And I was like, well, I don't typically, go to, meet these certain friends. And I don't know. And again, I continued to meditate, and it was a clear, no, you need to go. And I was like, well, I don't want to go. Well, I ended up going to meet a few friends, and I met a new friend, and then I met another new friend, and those two friends are one of my very best friends today.
Oh, wow.
So, and I'll just never forget that because I had fought it so hard. I was like, it's like, I don't know, in my head kept saying, no, no, I had all the reasons why I didn't want to go. And, but it was so clear in my meditation to go. And so that was, almost 10 years ago. I think it was about 9 years ago. And so I just go, so you'll never know what comes through because when we are sitting silent and we're taking this time for ourselves, we're allowed to hear. They say that prayer is talking to God and meditation is listening. So you're able to listen to your higher self. You're able to listen. I believe in angels and my higher power. So whatever it is that you believe in, even if it's just you have that time to listen to yourself. Anybody else want to share? And then I'm going to go ahead and walk us through. We're going to do another meditation as well, a little bit longer. Just have to find it. Anybody else want to share?
I like the idea of the morning, but I also like the idea of maybe doing it in the evening because a lot of times I'll have trouble sleeping or trying to turn things off in my head in the evening. And so I think having that time to kind of quiet might help kind of just put things away for the day and help fall asleep a little easier.
Yeah, absolutely. And don't be afraid to to write a journal too. Even if it's just a paragraph, that will even make a difference. So when I think of journaling, I think like of pages, but nope, even if you just write a couple things, it'll help clear your mind as well. So you can do a meditation, before and then journal a little bit and then go ahead and meditate again and let us know how that works. Yeah. I had another experience one time. I was up at 3 a.m. one night and I had all these thoughts in my head and I'll never forget. I was like, well, I've got to do this. I have to do this. I have to do this. And it was really, really big. And for whatever reason, I mean, this had happened many, many times during the night. But for this particular night, I said, well, I'm just going to write everything down. Then I'm just going to write everything down because I felt like it was so much. I didn't want to forget everything it was. So I started writing. It was like 5 things. I mean, it was nothing. I thought it was this big, huge list. It was like 5 things. So, but then I was able to go right back to sleep. So they just had, so that's why the journaling, writing it down, it just gets it out of your head. So yeah, so report back on how you like that. Okay. Anybody else want to share?
I like the idea of the intention and the word that it helps, at least it would help me focus on laying there and saying, okay, what am I going to do now? What am I thinking about? This would center me and not distract me from other things.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Good. All right. Perfect. All right. Are you good? Would you guys like to do one other meditation? And this one will be a relaxation meditation. It'll be a guided one, so you do not have to do it on your own. I will guide you. I'm just looking to see where it is. Okay. All right. So we'll go ahead and again, I'm sorry, I'm Sunday morning. I do have a very active house. So if you hear any distractions, a dog barking, doors shutting, people walking, that's totally okay because that's life, right? Unless we lock ourselves up in a closet and it's soundproof, and we don't have our phone anywhere near us, life is going to have distractions. And so it's also teaching us to say, okay, just I can still stay focused and I can still stay centered regardless of what's happening on the outside world. All right, so take a deep breath. And then if you're comfortable, close your eyes. And again, we're going to loosen our neck. We're going to drop our shoulders. We're going to feel our breath in our chest. We're going to take a couple deep breaths. And you can take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. And you can release any tension. And again, slowly take another deep breath. Feel your shoulders relax, your jaw relax. A lot of tension is in your jaw. So literally feel your jaw relaxing, your tongue relaxing. And with every breath you take, tension is being released. If there's a particular part of your body that is tense, feel free to focus on it for a second. So if you're feeling tension in your shoulders, feel your shoulders. And then feel the energy leave. Feel your shoulders drop. If your jaw is still tense, mentally visualize your jaw relaxing, and your body will follow. Continue breathing. And this time we're going to breathe a little bit more natural. Breathe in and out slowly but naturally. No need to force your breath, but allow it to flow in and out smoothly. You can notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest. You can feel the sensation of the air entering your nose, filling your lungs, and then gently leaving your body. With every breath, your muscles soften and your mind becomes quieter. Again, with every breath, your muscles soften and your mind becomes quieter. As you continue breathing, imagine a soft wave of relaxation sweeping from head to toe. It's natural for our mind to wander. Release any judgment and gently bring your awareness back to the sensation of your breath. Continue to allow yourself to feel more present, centered, and calm. Next, we're going to bring gratitude into this meditation. Think of something or someone you are grateful for in this moment. It could be a person, a recent experience, or even something simple like sunshine or nature. And as you breathe in, silently say, Thank you. And as you breathe out, feel a sense of warmth and appreciation in your heart. Let that sense of gratitude fill you up. Continue to focus on your breath and enjoy the calm state you've created. If a thought comes, acknowledge it and just let your thoughts naturally float by. And you can go back to the appreciation, the gratitude, and again say thank you. And fill your heart with warmth. So take another deep breath in and out. Say thank you again for the gratitude and the appreciation that you just felt. This may bring a smile to your face. Take a moment to say thank you to yourself. Thank you. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for showing up and investing in your wellness. Say thank you to yourself. How often do we get the opportunity to say thank you? Thank you. Thank you for loving yourself. You can say thank you. Thank you for loving myself. We're just going to sit for about 1 minute in quiet. If you want, you can focus on your breath, focus on an intention, and focus on gratitude. Whatever you want to do in the next minute, this is your minute. And once again, turn your energy into you, into your heart, the center of your being, and sincerely say thank you and I love you to yourself. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you and I love you. This meditation is straightforward and effective. It helps you calm, helps you center, helps you ask for the intention, helps you be aware of who you truly are. Take another deep breath and then we'll go ahead and start to come out when you're ready. Take a deep breath slowly. And then become aware of where you are. And you can start to wiggle your fingers, stretch your arms if you'd like. Okay, so how's everybody doing?
Good, that was nice.
Awesome, thank you.
I didn't want to come back.
Right?
After a few minutes, I finally started relaxing, and now I was able to push my thoughts away before they created more thoughts. So yeah, it was. Yeah, I didn't want to stop now.
Awesome. Well, this will be recorded, so you can always use this again, and fast forward to the meditation. And yeah, absolutely. Good. I'm glad.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't want to come back. It was such a nice, relaxing feeling. It was just like, oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Can you see yourself doing something, even if it's a shorter version of this? Yeah.
I sure do. And I hope, you know, what works for me is alarms on my phone when I set up my alarm Monday through Friday, to get up at certain time, usually around 7 p.m. I'm in a place. Mornings can't guarantee it even to myself, but in the evening, I'll think about it like really hard, how to make it a routine, and if I'm really out there somewhere and I can, then I can. But at least like maybe 10 minutes before 7 in the evening, alarm will come off, and I will have enough time by 7 o'clock to. I'll work on it. I'll work on it, Cindy. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And yeah, and start small. If it's 2 minutes, you go, oh, 2 minutes doesn't seem like much. It is. It is. Do start with 2 minutes and then 5 minutes. And then say, and before you know it, you're going to be like, I'm doing 10 minutes. So good. Awesome.
How would you get the recording of that, what you just did? That
I will send you a recording of today because
not the whole thing, just the meditation.
Oh, did we not record? Yeah, we're recording. Let me see if I can break it up, or I'll record it and then maybe I'll record a longer one and then I can send it to everybody. I'll do that. And then I'll put it on YouTube too.
Because there was no music, so there was nothing distracting. So many times they have music in the background, and either I don't like the music, or the music's too loud or too soft. So I could see where this would be very relaxing to go to sleep at night.
Oh, good. Okay. And I was debating if I should do music. So I like that you like that there was no music.
But maybe other
I feel the
people feel
same.
different.
Yes, I do. I feel like sometimes that piano is very high pitched, or I do like lower tones, like the singing bowls. That definitely. But then I think about the gong, and then I'm thinking, okay, when is the next one going to sound? So I go somewhere else. No music works perfect for me.
Oh, all right. That's good. That's good feedback. All right. Anybody else want to share anything before we close?
Just thank you so much. That was really good. And I'm going to start practicing it.
Awesome. Thank you, Cynthia. And feel free to, anybody give feedback, if something's working for you and you're practicing it, please share. So I'd love to hear how you're using it in your life. Awesome. Well, good. Well, thank you, everybody. This was fun for me too. So, and again, start small and use it anytime, anywhere. And tomorrow night I'm doing this live in Long Grove, so you're always welcome to join us. We're going to do it live. And then in February, I'm going to be doing another free class. I'm not sure if it's going to be meditation or something else, but I'll keep you, stay tuned on that.
Could you, you were gonna do that grounding, 30-second grounding?
Oh, yeah. So what I do in the morning, thank you for reminding me. So in the morning, I'm turning I'll do exactly what we said. So I'll do it right before I blow dry my hair, and it just helps me ground, for the day. And I'll stop, I'll visualize the bright light, visualize it coming through into my chest. I visualize it surrounding me. I center and I feel my root chakra and my feet on the ground so I can feel grounded and present. I'll take a few deep breaths and I'll ask for the guidance for the day. And please guide me. Please guide me to be of service to others. And that's really it. And then I'll start my day. So, it's that simple, but again, it just helps bring your energy and awareness back to yourself and helps the distraction and the busyness and the craziness of trying to get out of the house. It just helps you get centered. So yeah, and that's it. You can use that, before the day starts. If you have an important meeting that you're going to go to, you can do that before, a meeting, a phone call. If you have to have a difficult conversation with somebody, just stop and center yourself. And once you do this, it doesn't have to take, that long. You can literally just get back, being present.
Cindy, I want to say thank you very much. I don't want to make it sound light. I really believe, speaking for myself, that you made a difference today. It was a reminder, a nice, peaceful way of showing how to do everyday life. And I'm sure it's going to be in my memory. Of course, I'm not going to think about it all day, every day, but eventually, every day, once in a while, I will remember this, and it will help slowly bring me, and I want to speak for others, back on the track, what I really want to do. So thank you very much. This was very meaningful.
Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, everyone, have an awesome day. I think it's going to be a good day, right?
Yes, it is. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Right.
It's going to be. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Thanks. You too.
Yes, you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.